So in this video we're going to look at the property marketing features which make life a whole lot easier for the agents and for the app user. Well, first off, when people click on the icon on their phone screen, they will open up the app, and this is like the opening screen. Now here you can brand it with your logo. The background could be any color you like. You could have an image on there of your office or yourself or whatever it may be. For this example, I've just kept a plain simple background. Part of the idea when we put this app together was to make sure that people could easily navigate around it. Not everybody is totally familiar with apps, so we kept it as simple as possible. Okay, let's look at the property marketing features. Now, to access the features, you click on the icon at the top, and it produces this drop-down list, which is very simple and easy to navigate, and explains each feature very clearly, so there's no confusion, especially for, as I say, people that are a little bit unfamiliar with this sort of technology. Now, right at the very top, we have View Homes, which is the where you go to look at any properties you might have listed. We've got a couple here. You could have as many as you like. Obviously, it's a directory, so you could split them into option properties, for sale properties, units. You could have a whole lot going down the page. There's no limit to how many you can get on. You could search for individual properties in suburbs, etc. by the keyword. But for this example, we'll just have a quick look at when you open up the property. It opens up to a screen like this where you have the images of the home. You scroll through. If you put the phone on the side, the images will occupy the whole screen, which is obviously a lot nicer to view. You can have videos in there, and again that will open out into a full screen if you put it onto the side. So images and videos are included at the top. Obviously all the descriptions down here with the specifications down the bottom, and text, whatever you want to put in there. We have a map showing where the property is, and directions on how to get there from where you may be at the moment in time. Quick call buttons. You can call the agent directly from the app. You can email directly from the app. There's Facebook, Twitter, and links back to the website for the agent. So everything is there that the agent and the user might need to get a full overview of a property. If they wanted to, there's links in here which they can link directly to an offer form or to book an inspection to view the home. So that's really handy. They're not chasing around trying to find an agent who might be busy or not available at some stage. It takes away that frustration, irritation. People can book an inspection. We can look at that feature a bit later on in more detail. And also, if they want to put an offer in, which is, what we all want them all to do, it's made very simple with the offer form being embedded in this page. So that's the like the viewing homes feature. Just very, very straightforward, very easy to navigate, and people get exactly what they want it when they want it. The floor plans again opens out into a list of floor plans. You can have as many on here as you want, just like on the first feature. When you click on that, it opens out into the floor plan. You can scroll around and have a look. You can expand it by pinching and dragging, or whatever you wish to do to have a closer look. So that feature's there. So they have all they need to know about the property. They have the floor plans. Moving on down, we have booking an inspection. You can select the property you want to view and enter your name, your email, your phone number. Select the inspection date and then book the inspection. So all very, very straightforward. Now, when people do book that inspection, a couple of things happen. One is they get an email saying thanks for booking it, etc., etc., and confirming their time. The agent in turn gets an email directly to them, letting them know that someone has booked an inspection, and then they can obviously take it from there, contact them, do what they wish with it from there. But basically, it's just made very, very simple. People don't have to start trying to find agents' phone numbers and doing that telephone tag thing, which is probably one of the biggest frustrations for buyers. It's all right there, and it's a great incentive when people are asking why should they download the app. You can say, well, look, you can book the inspection, you can view everything you need to see about the property, get the floor plan, you can make an offer online and be kept up to date with what's going on. So that's the book an inspection feature. You've got the location of where your listings may be. So there's just 3 on here, but there could be any number you like. You have directions to get from your office to the listings, or from or how to get from where you are to each individual property. You know, standard sort of feature, but very handy because again, it's just a fingertip away for the user to access. Let me see. So there's another little feature on here which is very handy, particularly in sort of listing presentations where you may be dealing with the vendor who's a little bit reticent about an open inspection, or you know, they've heard that they don't work, or whatever it might be, or security. You can say, well, look, with our system, anybody accessing the property has to have an access code, and that way we can check out who everybody is, and you know who's coming along, and they have the code, and that can do a couple of things. It can make the potential listing, the vendor, feel like you're really on top of your game and looking after them, keeping them nice and secure, and it can help you get over the hurdle of wanting to be able to have inspections on the property and not just doing the endless private inspection business. So that's a good little feature. You might not use that all the time, but it is there. And just one quick word on this. Of course, you can add in or leave out whatever features you might want, but we put a few in here just to make sure that you can get a good appreciation of what's going on. Now, along with the marketing, the visual marketing of the property, there's the practical things. Let's say, like, there's the offer form here. You can select the property you want to put the offer in, enter your name, phone details, subject, conditions, settlement date, opens out into a calendar, add any comments you want. And once you've sort of completed your offer, you can send that off. So from the client app user's point of view, what could be easier? I mean, if they want to make an offer suddenly at 10:30 at night, they're not ringing up an agent trying to get hold of an offer form or searching for web links and all the tedious stuff like that. It's right there on their phone. And same with the agent. They're not having to suddenly rush off and email offer forms to people or drop them off or whatever they may want to do. They can refer them to the app, and away they go. They've got the offer right in place. And as soon as that offer is made, again, it comes to the agent via email, and it's all very, very straightforward. So that's the run through of the actual property marketing features. View homes, floor plans, book an inspection, maps, location, inspection codes, offer forms, inspection booking form. It's all there. There's not really anything that anybody would want that isn't there. And it's just the big thing. It's just so simple. It's just so easy. I said there's no looking at web addresses. There's no searching around for phone numbers. It's just on the app. Okay, well, that's a quick run through there. We'll be back in a minute or two, and we can go through another video explaining about boosting the profile of an agent. Back soon.